Modern relationships have become a minefield for men. You're expected to provide, but not respected. You're told to be vulnerable, but punished when you are. You give everything, but still feel like it's never enough. Men today are being humiliated, dismissed, and undervalued in ways that no one wants to talk about. This isn't about blaming women. This is about understanding the system, the psychology, and the societal shifts that have made modern relationships a dangerous game for men who don't wake up to the reality. Let's break it down. Men are constantly given contradictory messages in relationships. Be emotionally open. But if you show too much vulnerability, you're weak. Be a leader. But if you assert yourself, you're controlling. Be a provider, but don't expect appreciation for it. This double standard traps men in relationships where they feel like they're always walking on eggshells. If you assert boundaries, you're toxic. If you prioritize yourself, you're selfish. If you call out disrespect, you're insecure. Modern relationships have conditioned men to compromise themselves in the name of love, only to be discarded when they are no longer exciting. In the past, relationships were built on mutual dependence. Men provided security and stability. Women provided nurturing and support. Now, men are expected to give everything: money, time, emotional strength, while getting less and less in return. The moment a man stops being useful, he's replaced. This is not a personal failing. This is a result of hypergamy, a biological instinct that's been amplified by modern dating culture. Women have more options than ever before, not because they're better at dating, but because society has created an illusion of endless choice. Dating apps, social media, instant validation. Men are seen as replaceable because technology has made it seem like there's always someone better around the corner. This is why men are blindsided by breakups. They invest years into a relationship, only to be left for someone who offers a temporary high. Men today are being psychologically deconstructed from the moment they're born. Masculinity is demonized. You're told being a strong man is toxic. Boundaries are discouraged. If you say no to something that disrespects you, you're the bad guy. Masculine virtues are being erased. Strength, honor, discipline, replaced with passivity and obedience. The weaker a man becomes, the easier he is to control. And in relationships, this dynamic is crippling men emotionally and psychologically. A man who doesn't stand up for himself becomes a man who is walked all over. A man who fears being alone will tolerate anything, even disrespect. And the worst part, society rewards this weakness. If a woman leaves a man for a better option, she's empowered. If a man leaves a woman for his self-respect, he's shamed. Men are humiliated in modern relationships because they are told to give up their power, accept disrespect, and pretend like everything is fine. Now let's go deeper into quantum mechanics and psychology. Everything in life operates on frequency and energy. Masculine energy is order, strength, leadership. Feminine energy is chaos, emotion, nurturing. For a relationship to thrive, these energies must be in balance. But modern society forces men to suppress their masculine energy. When a man doesn't lead, the relationship loses polarity. When a man seeks approval, he becomes unattractive. When a man stops valuing himself, the woman stops valuing him too. It's not a coincidence that when men embrace their strength, purpose, and discipline, they naturally attract respect and admiration. Women are biologically wired to follow a man who is in his power. But when men give up their power in the name of love, they get treated like an accessory, not a priority. So, how do you fix this? How do you stop being humiliated in modern relationships? Step 1. Stop seeking validation. The moment you need approval, you lose power. A man who is centered in himself does not chase acceptance, he commands respect. Step 2. Establish unbreakable boundaries. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Make it clear what you tolerate and what you walk away from. Step 3. Rebuild your masculinity. Get strong, physically, mentally, emotionally. Focus on purpose first, relationship second. Surround yourself with high value men who hold you accountable. Step 4. Master emotional control. A man who reacts emotionally is easy to manipulate. A man who stays calm under pressure controls every situation. Step 5. Be ready to walk away. The most powerful leverage a man can have in any relationship, the ability to walk away. If she disrespects you, walk. If she tries to manipulate you, walk. If she takes you for granted, walk. Men who are willing to walk away are the ones who never have to. Men, you are not disposable. You are not an ATM. You are not an emotional punching bag. You are not someone's last option until something better comes along. The reason men are humiliated in modern relationships is not because women are bad, it's because men have forgotten who they are. The strongest men don't play this game. The smartest men set the rules. It's time to reclaim your power. Not with anger, not with resentment, but with unshakable confidence in who you are. Be the man who is respected, not used. Be the man who is desired, not tolerated. Be the man who chooses himself first, because when you do that, you will never be humiliated again.